Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. So, we are back again, and today's topic is about prioritizing tasks for success. But before we dive into this topic, I came from working long hours, burned out, and struggling living in paycheck to paycheck, but hunger for change. I asked God's guidance and like if there's a way that I could do something at home without going to work, that could supplement my income. And this is where God's bring me into this path to dive into the digital world. From no computer background or experience, no business background, not social media expert, and was very, very shy to own this global business, digital business, and helping other people to plug in into our proven system. So for those of you who are new, I am Rosalind Adkins. I'm a digital business owner and a mentor. So now I am gonna give a chance to my business partner to introduce a little bit about herself, so we can dive into our topic. Hi, Sister Teresa. Good afternoon.
It's discussion. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Um, Before we dive into our topic for today about prioritizing tasks for success, I'm gonna share a little bit of how I start this business. Like everybody else, I'm still working full time, working long hours, and then when I realized that we can find something like a side hustle, so that's why I started this online business. And even though I don't have no experience, business experience, I have no computer experience, and yes, I'm a fraud digital business owner. So everyone, my name is Teresa. I'm a digital business owner and a mentor. And today we're gonna share our topic. Our Go Live topic is about prioritizing tasks for success.
That's right. Thank you, Sister Teresa. And I am so happy that we meet again, and to do our daily go live together. So why prioritizing tasks is key to success in business or in life. So for our viewers, do you ever feel overwhelmed by everything you need to do? Like we would love to hear your comment in a comment sections and also learn from you. So, why prioritizing task matters? Sister Teresa will be sharing us, and hopefully, at the end of our go live, you guys have some takeaways that you can apply into your life.
So why prioritizing tasks matters. So I have a question for the audience and even myself too. So have you ever spent hours on small tasks but ignored the big ones that actually move forward? I think we can relate that sometimes, right? Like, we have there's something that we just want to get the small things done and out of the way, but then we then
Oh,
some
some technical issues, I think, in your end. So, yes, so why prioritizing task matters is what Sister Teresa, sometimes we have to, it keeps you focused on what truly matters, moves towards the directions that you wanna go, then prevent burnout and helps you work smarter, not harder. Then it allows you better work life balance without feeling guilty. So I think there is some technical issues in Sister S's end. Next is the common mistakes people make. You know, common mistakes that people make is trying to do everything at once and then burned out. It calls burnout, and that was me. And then confusing urgent with important tasks. Um, a third is not having a clear daily action plan. So this is our common mistakes. Equals we get burnout, and then and then also we get confused for what's really important in our daily tasks, and then we don't have the clear of what really matters in the activity, like the action plan, and how to prioritize like a pro. We I have a couple that I can share to everyone is that the 80-20 rule. Focused on the 20% of tasks that brings 80% of results. Next is time blocking. Schedule schedule tasks based on energy level and urgency. Third is delegate and automate. Don't do everything yourself. And then lastly is the daily non-negotiable negotiables. So you have to pick three must do tasks every day. So that is the important. And then for the personalized, like for example, for me is like I really have to do write my task like to-do list in my board or in my notebook, in my planner book, that of what do I need to do every day. And I do check that because I right now I am working on my business, and I have goals to achieve in my everyday or weekly or monthly uh my goals. I divided that into, like what I can achieve in that month or 2 months or 3 months. So I do make sure I can do what's more important, like this part of my important or prioritizing task is to do the daily go live. In any challenges like I face and how I overcome, it's really it depends the challenges that it goes. But always remember, as long as we're still breathing in this world, we can keep going, and we at the end we will be successful. It's just never have the mentality of quitting. No matter what in life, in business, there is always obstacles along the way. It's part of human life, like challenges in our daily, but it's normal. All of us, we all go through challenges. It's just a matter of, hi, she's back. Hi, sis Teresa. So I am in a personal insights and real life. If you could share something about your personal and life that really in your daily, prioritize task, like as what I mentioned earlier, that like I have to write it down of what really matters and what's the most important in my daily task, and then I can check if I can finish it. It's okay, I can add it on next day. And but before this, before I learned this really, is I don't really know, and I was kind of confused. I just think that this is what I'm gonna do, but it's really better to have the tracking, for our life. And so we have, when we wake up in the morning, we have intentions, we have plans, we have tasks to do to keep moving forward. So ano po ma-share mo dito, sis, in this topic, like in this,
You
and
said
to share that.
in our that's a personal insight, real.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah, it's like sometimes you have to like prioritize. There's sometimes we all prioritize our family, you know. That's what
yes,
we not sometimes like we always think first our family, because like they're there all the time. Like friends, if you have friends, they're just come and go. But family, they're always there, to support you, to guide you, and then like they're there all the time. So I'm sorry for that for that technical issues. Yeah, it was windy in here, and our Wi-Fi is kind of like blown away. I'm not sure what happened, so I'm just using the hotspot. Um, yes, that's what I'm really out of assessment. So are we in the personal insight and real life?
yeah. And we can go back to how to prioritize like a process, Teresa,
Okay. So okay, how to
because I didn't really.
Okay, so how to prioritize like a pro, So I think you heard the 80-20 rules. The 80% of results come from 20% of your efforts. Identify the top three tasks that will bring the biggest impact. So 80-20, I think it's more popular, especially in business. Maybe not in business, maybe in your personal life too. Like just find out what's your three three tasks that more important, and then just do whatever you wanna get done in the same day. Time blocking. Instead of multitasking, set a dedicated time for specific tasks. Like example, morning are for focus for work, afternoons for meetings. So in our business, so we can set up we can set up schedules. So when you're gonna post, we have that scheduled post, or just give time if you're in the like just let your family, or because you have to find something that works also with your family. You don't have, you're gonna fit time for them. So when the time, like maybe 2 hours for your business, it'll be enough. But when you started this business, you have to have time to learn everything for the training. But as soon as you start running the business, you can only need like 2 to 3 hours every day, maybe less. It depends how you clever or creative you are in doing your posting. So
Right.
it's nice to have that. You have to have a set time or time slot for everything you do, because that way you can stay track on your goals. Third is delegate and automate. Don't do everything yourself. Oh yes, like if you have kids that already grown, in your personal life, you can ask them to share the household chores. You don't have to do everything because your parents, kids, you can ask to, and help them do the household chores. In the business, if you have a team, even you are a leader, you can ask help, because there's no problem or asking help for other people, because they say it will feel stress, like less stress on your behalf if you ask help. Sometimes we don't really need help because sometimes we have our ego, but if you want to succeed, you have to be open. You have to ask help. In our business too, we got a lot of group chat that we can ask question, ask help if we really need it. Not that sometimes we ask, but it's already on our training, so we had to go back in our training. Because if you're lazy to go back to training, you just wanna quick answer. It's not really a good example for your mentee or for your other business owner. You have to go back to training. If you can't really know what's going on, then yes, maybe you can share it in a group chat. Daily non-negotiable. Pick three key things you must accomplish each day. So, like in the business, I really wanna get my post done like ahead of time. That way, because you don't know when I still work in my full-time job, like especially like couple nights that it's really busy that I cannot even do my post. And then sometimes on my break I'll do my break, but you're gonna eat too, but y- that's why I want to get it done ahead of time, the posting, because you have to be consistent in your posting, especially in the business. You want to show up in your business every single day, even your hectic schedule, because people need to see you every day, what you're doing in your business, because once you stop, you know that that uh that momentum will be, you just it's not gonna continue, showing it to the people, that because you're not just you forgot, you don't do posting because you don't have time. So stop the excuses, find a way, because we always find a way that we can do our stuff a lot of ways. But if it's really really bad, then make up in the next day if you have time. um
That's right.
I think, yes, I think that's all. That just, just try your best. We're not here to be perfect.
Thank you, Sister Teresa. That's wonderful, really, that you explained that in details, because I was just giving a little bit highlight of that when we have the technical issues. But anyway, so personal insight. So when I first started this business, like I was trying to do everything at once. Responding to every message, creating content, checking emails. But then when I focused on the key things, like engaging with my audience, learning strategies, and being consistent, then that's when I saw real growth. Because of course, here it really is the first year of our business is learning, learning, um, learning opportunity. For me, I always look at that. The first is you have to learn, and then that's how you tweak. And once you know things, how to run it, and it's gonna be like that's how we try to organize things. What's priority, but of course, be open. That's normal for our, especially when we just like when you applied a job, you have to learn things. We're not perfect. We have to go to trainings and then
True.
pay attentions and then applied it, because without applying it you cannot just take knowledge without applying and nothing it's gonna happen. So for our viewers, we always leave with questions here. So what's one task you struggle to prioritize? We all, for our viewers, in the beginning it's normal, as what I mentioned here before. I was kind of confused to do everything at once, but then in the end is like, um I cannot really focus on the things, so the result it's not really the what I expect. But as it goes, as I learn and grow, everything it goes smoothly. So give real actionable, things like of it depends really in what situations you are in. I can really share or talk in your behalf, but what I can is the results that we see, that I see in my business the moment I follow the steps of the prioritizing task. So remember, not everything deserves your time and energy. You have to learn how to say no on the things that it's not gonna help you. So focus on what truly matters, and you'll see the real progress. And then feel free to drop in a comment below or section so we can also learn of what's the one task that you'll prioritize tomorrow. So we will be happy to learn and also learn from you and get inspired, and also for our audience. So if you found this helpful, our short, it's very short but very good informations. Feel free to comment or reach out to us if you need anything. We'll be happy to guide you, and we're an expert here, although we are not really talking about business. But feel free to like and follow and comment on my page, of course. Yes. If you are interested to know more about the business, feel free to register directly into our website. We have today
True.
is Thursday. We have live workshop that happens at 5 PST and 8 Eastern time. Once you registered here, if you have 90 minutes of your time, and you can attend our live. But if you don't, we have 20 minutes recording that also you can watch and learn and see it yourself if this is the opportunity that you've been looking for. You know, the beauty of here is we came from very shy, no computer background, not this no business background, and not social media expert to own this digital business. We run automated, and we help people plug in into our proven system. We run our business through social media, like platform, Facebook, YouTube, Google, Instagram, and you name it, since
Yeah.
everything now is digital. So that is the beauty. That's why we don't do the recruiting, because we use the power of social media, and we don't do the selling, inventory, and shipping because we have automated system that do most of the heavy lifting for us. So if you are interested to learn more, just reach out to us and we will be happy to guide you every step of the way. So thank you everyone, and thank you Sister Teresa, and
Thank you. I'm sorry about that.
yeah, so
See
for the
ya
technical
tomorrow.
issue.